everybody. We are back with On a Train with an Unknown Destination. We're back with Code Realized, Guardian of Rebirth. So, obviously we're going to continue this because we didn't get very far. A save file has been loaded. Your lucky gentleman will witness my handiwork with your own eyes. What's more, the man calling himself Lupin looks at me. I feel his piercing gaze through his mask. Mademoiselle, can you hear me? I stare up at him silently. I do have a confession to make. My purpose for being out here on this night is you, dear lady. I've come to take you away. Take me away? Now, don't you fret, mademoiselle. I am here to rescue you from the hands of these dogs. And with great style. Watch. You impudent cur, for a lily robber to stand before the prestigious British Royal Guard is inexcusable. All of you, capture this man. Yes, sir. Everyone prepare to fire. Right. Take aim. Wait, no! Fire! Gah! The shadow dances jerkily as soldiers open fire. Many of them have hit. The shadow collapses to the ground. I'm holding my breath. Idiot, I said to capture him. Why would you get the order to fire? If he's the one who he said he is, then one and only Arsène Lupin can never be captured, not even by an entire Paris police force. He had to be brought down and quickly, or else he would have been stolen the monster. That man, Lupin, did he really die just now? You cads, you've gone and done it. You've ended my brilliant life. Cut short too soon. He sits up howling with laughter. What is happening here? How is he even alive being shot so many times? Captain, look out! Before the soldier can move, Lupin's body erupts into a bright light, blinding me with its glare. At the same time, a series of explosions rock the ground. The carriages around us are in disarray. What's going on? What kind of trick is this? Another attack. He must have an accomplice hiding somewhere. Calm down. He's likely planted these bombs before we got here. Don't allow him to fool you. The thief is acting alone. The captain's clear voice and reason has no effect on the men. The smoke from the explosions does not clear, but continues to thicken around us. Soon it's difficult to see. Where is he? Where did he go? The soldiers shout in confusion. Suddenly a shadow appears before me. I almost cry out, but the man raises a finger to his lips. Did I startle you? My apologies. Fear not, I'm not a ghost. That was just a trick. He grins and holds out his hand. Take my hand, mademoiselle. Shall we make our great escape out into the night? No, don't touch me, please. You'll die from the poison. I'm aware of it, but that only comes from skin contact, doesn't it? And your gloves block the poison, do they not? Yes, but Oh, well, hello. He suddenly pulls me by the arm. I will be alright, trust me. He pulls me to him with a compelling strength at his slender frame bellied. For a moment, I fear he will melt, and I stare at him in terror. But, you see, I'm unharmed. Yes. He looks back at me with an excited smile, a smile that seems totally unfitting for the current situation. Relax, my lady. A beautiful face like yours is wasted without a smile to go with it. Now leave this all to me. There's nothing to be afraid of. The great Lupin always gets what he wants, without fail. As he talks, he pulls me straight beside him and looks about us happily. Time for the final touch. The what? I have no idea what he's talking about. Oops. I have no idea what he's talking about. What are you doing? That scoundrel escaped to the south. All of you grab your guns and go after him. Move. See what I did there? He mimicked him. Amazingly, Lupin's voice sounded exactly like that of the captain's, Leonhardt. Yes, Captain, you heard him in south. Go. You fools, that was a trick. Get back here. The real captain shouts out through the smoke. Liar, how dare you impersonate me? I'm the real captain, men. Don't be fooled, that was Lupin talking just now. I'm hearing double two Captain Leonhardts. We can't tell who's who in the smoke. Everyone, just surround the monster. By the time the soldiers began to gather around us, Lupin had picked me up and run out. I look back at the smoke still rising behind us as we rush through the moonlit grass. The only thing I feel now is Lupin's arms holding me through my clothing. I don't know how far we ran. Before I knew it, we were on track in the forest. Alright, we should be safe now. Are you worried? Don't be. I left some fake footprints behind. They're probably completely lost right now. Another caper completed. I truly am a genius. Lupin stretches and looks up at the night sky. I follow his gaze. How long has it been since I last stared at the stars? Not just through the window in my room, but in the fresh air. The wind brushes against my cheek. Even though I've seen this so many times to be bored with it, now it feels beautiful. Lupin appears to be shaking as he focuses on the sky. What's the matter? Lupin? He's laughing. Come on. Did you see their faces? The royal guard. They're nothing compared to me. That captain was all, you fools, he's tricking you. They were completely baffled, don't you? What's the matter? Are you hurt? No. Did something hit you as we were escaping? Where are you hurt? You don't have to hide it from me. I shake my head. It's not pain, it's sadness. I was ready for death, but here I am. I can't touch anyone. I'm a monster who hurts anyone around me. My life serves no use to anyone. Oh, so you're not hurt. Good. Then what is it? Tell me, what has you so despondent? I keep accidentally hitting it. Who are you? Eh? Oh, pardon me. I do suppose I haven't formally introduced myself. Lupin bows as if on stage. Allow me to present myself. Our Serene Lupin. For reasons I cannot disclose, Mademoiselle, I have come to steal your heart. My heart? Yes, literally. But I won't take it for free. It's not my style to leave a beautiful young woman disappointed. In exchange for your heart, I will grant you one wish. A wish? Indeed, mademoiselle, this humble thief promises you in all sincerity that he will grant you a single wish. He's gonna rip my heart out. A wish. My heart responds to his words. I had realized what I most desire. A wish tucked deep within my heart that I forbade myself to ever think of. It bubbles up into my mind. I have never touched another person. Not once in my entire life. I resigned myself to a life like that and came to terms with it long ago. As my father said, I would be alone. Forever. But I want to touch you. I want to feel your warmth. The words tumble out before I can stop them. A touch. I see. So you. He stares at me, seemingly deep in thought. Is it impossible? No. Lupin smiles confidently. He kneels down and takes my hand and smiles. Your wish is my command, mademoiselle. I, Arsène Lupin, do swear that I will grant your desire. The moon shines brightly up above. Oh, how beautiful it is. How have I never seen it this way before? On a train with an unknown destination. That was just the opening code realize. A girl travels not knowing where her path will take her. Guardian of Rebirth. A lone woman seeking love. A poisonous girl, Cardia. Arsène Lupin, Tamaki, Abraham Van Helsing. He's got a dog. Puppy. Victor Frankenstein. MP Barbicane. Saint Germain. Jimmy and Herlock. Delacrosse, and I didn't get to read the other one. Even if this body were to rot away, I will never let go of this hand. Well, obviously, I feel like Lupin is like the main character you're supposed to be with, maybe? Chapter 1, London Steam. I had a dream. Yes, a dream. A dream about long ago. When I woke, Father was gone. I still have Father. I must wait for him. I have no other memories, and I don't even know who or what I am. But this doesn't sadden me. He had left a note for me at the mansion. It had a number of rules written on it. Never leave this mansion. I will come back for you, I promise. Lastly, it said this: you must never break these rules, no matter what. If you do, nothing but misfortune will come, because you are a monster. But I broke those rules. That's what caused this to happen. People chased me and called me a monster. I even brought misfortune down upon those who have accepted me and tried to love me. And since then, I have kept myself shut in the room for a long, long time. Because I am a monster. Until the day I die, I must sit right there and wait for Father to return. That is what I believed. Well, that's sad. The sound of birds chirping slowly raises from my dream into consciousness. I feel a gentle breeze blowing. I'm not in the room anymore. That's comforting, yet lonely cradle. It comes back to me. Lupin took me away. I open my eyes to see a field of grass stretching as far as the eye can see. Hello, Lupin. Ah, you're finally awake. Why do you look so stunned? I see. Is it because I'm too handsome to be believed? I get that a lot. Every time I look in the mirror, in fact. Oh my, who is that dashing young man on the other side of the glass? All the time. It's not that. I suppose humor isn't your thing. Why do you look so surprised then? Don't tell me you forgot about yesterday. I woke up and you were right in my face. It was something of a shock. You were too close. You're dressed differently too. That was a little unexpected. You look like a different person. Great. I wanted you to be surprised. You did? Why? Isn't it obvious? I needed to see some expression on your face other than sad or blank. And why is that? We're going to be in each other's company for quite some time. It's important that we get to know each other better. What do you mean? You're full of questions, aren't you? It's because, well, why don't we have something to eat first? Just a nibble. Lupin lays a cloth down over the grass and places a basket on it. This was meant to be last night's supper, so it's cold now. But anything's good if you're hungry enough, isn't that right? Lupin places a sunny side up egg on a piece of toast and hands it to me. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? I haven't shared a meal with another person in a while. This is all so new. Ah, I see. You've been living alone all this time. It's just an egg on toast, for heaven's sake. There's no need for table manners, so eat up. Ah, it tastes great. He takes a bite of his toast and looks over at me. He tilts his head as if noticing something for the first time. Oh, I never asked. Can you eat, after all, with the poison and everything? Yes, I can eat. I bring the toast up to my mouth and I take a bite. Chew, swallow. That's good to know. Does it melt in your mouth? I shrug. It starts to become mushy right away. Mushy, eh? But I can taste it, and this is very good. I feel the flavor spread through my mouth. Oh, that's good to hear. One of our group, Impei, he's very much into cooking. He makes his own bread from scratch. Supposedly he adds his own hidden flavors. After one bite, I couldn't stop. I had forgotten what it was like to eat for so long, and delicious food has a way of bringing happiness. I take it you like it, B. Don't talk with your mouth full. I swallow my current mouthful and ask again. How do you know my name? You were my mission. I make sure to study up on the targets of my heist. Study up? How did you find out about me? I happened to procure some confidential materials from the British government. Procure? Well, steal if you want to be precise. There's nothing I can't steal. Money, jewels, or information. Why did the government have information about me in a secret file? This is just one of my many questions I have, but I need to know about this man. So, you're really a thief? If you're going to use that word, I must ask that you say amazing first. An amazing thief? Exactly. Arsène Lupin, the master thief and robber supreme. I have plans for my name to go down in history. I wonder what difference is between a thief and a robber. Isn't stealing bad? Well, in general, yes. But I am a thief with a heart of justice, so it's not a problem. Thief and justice seems to be a contradiction. Tisk, tisk, tisk. A handsome man is always riddled with some sort of contradiction, don't you know? His answer doesn't really make sense to me, but I nod and turn my attention back to my food. Sitting here in the warm sunlight, the meal becomes entrancing. The taste of the egg with Lupin's cheery voice is somehow very soothing. Once I collect my thoughts, I take a better look at Lupin as he eats his eggs on toast. I have another question. How am I so handsome? That's a mystery that not even I can solve. That's the second time we've had this conversation. This man, it's amazing how much confidence he has. That's not it. Those men, from the ones from yesterday, where were they trying to take me? One moment. Alright, it's too much to take in all at once, so I'll try to keep it simple. First, those men were after the Horologium. The Horowodium? Me too. Lupin becomes very serious. It's a source of unlimited energy, a heart that beats forever. That's what the Horologium is. This gem is completely impossible to create using modern technology, but the secret file said that one man succeeded. The process he used to do so is unknown, and the man buried the gem within the body of his own daughter. His daughter? You mean? That would be you, B. I don't know anything about my father. Do you know him, Lupin? I stare at him in surprise, and he looks back at me with surprise as well. Of course I do. Anyone who lives in Britain knows. Anyone in the civilized world knows about him. What's more interesting is, why don't you know about him? He is your father. I can only remember 2 years of my life. 2 years? Yes, I woke up in that mansion 2 years ago. All I knew was that I had to wait there, that father would come for me. And yet, I broke the rules that he laid down for once in the past. I still regret it. Lupin looks at me questioningly, and I speak up again. Even though I don't remember much, I do know some things. I read the books that were in the mansion, but... I see, so you know nothing of the outside world. You have knowledge, but no life experience. I was waiting for father all that time. He's the only thing I have. Please, Lupin, I want to know more about my father. He looks at me for a while, then nods. Alright, I'll give you a brief overview. You'll need to know this to move forward anyways. First of all, your father is a scientist named Isaac Beckford. Does that name sound familiar? I shake my head. He's a scientist who had changed the course of history. He has been called the modern-day Prometheus. Prometheus? In Greek myth, he brought fire to humanity. Isaac had that much of an impact on the revolution of modern society. Revolution of society? I think I read about that in a book. Was it called the Neo Steam Engine? Oh, so you know of it. That invention led to a massive expansion of Britain's industrial and military power. Isaac became Britain's military technology advisor and developed a number of powerful new weapons while still London. But he never saw the completion of Still London. He simply disappeared one day after appointing a successor to his position. This all seems like a story about a faraway land. It doesn't sound real. That man is really my father? Yes, according to the information I was able to find, that is. Do you remember anything about him? I shake my head. Lupin seems a little disappointed, but sighs. I see. Anyway, those men from the British forces wanted to get their hands on your Horologium, doubtlessly for bad reasons. What's behind all this is Isaac's will. My father's will? That is, when a certain dashing gentleman thief decided to snatch you away from the hands of your captors. All this information is flooding into my head, and I feel a little dizzy. I must look very serious because Lupin smiles as if to lighten the mood. I'm sure all this is hard to wrap your head around. I'll tell you whenever you want, so just take it in little by little. Okay, I'll do that. Now it's my turn to ask questions. I'll answer what I can. About the horologium, is it true? Do you really have it inside your body? Is it in your heart? I nod. It's true, there's a gem embedded into my body. I start to undo my clothes to show him. Huh? What are you doing? This is the horologium, isn't it? He looks surprised for a moment, but Lupin's expression turns serious as he looks at my chest. A strange gem. It gleams on my chest like a beating heart. A glowing blue crest spreads across my chest with the gem in the center, shaped like a flower. A large blue gem shaped like a rose spreads across my chest, piercing my skin in place. I have no idea what effect this stone has on my body, but I had to consider that the poison in my body has something to do with this gem. I don't know anything about this. Other people don't have it, only me. What is it? I want to know too. Alright. I'll tell you everything I know, but before I do, I need you to do something. What's that? Please put your clothes back on. Why? Why? I mean, it's hardly ladylike etiquette. Lupin turns away. Etiquette? I've read about that in the Mansion's books. Etiquette is of the utmost importance is how men and women interact. I see, so having my shirt off is improper. Okay. I put my clothes back on and sit up. Is this better? Much. Thank you. You're lucky I'm a gentleman. If I wasn't, you don't know what might have happened. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm not mad. Not having a memory is one thing, but having no common sense is quite another. Lupin inhales sharply, then turns to me with something of a puzzled expression. I've been wondering this whole time why you haven't asked me what's going to happen to you now. Is that something I should ask you? You don't have to, but I did capture you. Aren't people usually curious what their captors plan to do with them? I think for a moment. It really doesn't matter. Doesn't matter? You're an odd one, mademoiselle. A thief with a heart of justice is somewhat odd too. That's true. Well, seeing as we are both oddities, we may get along pretty well. That makes things easier. My headquarters are in London. We'll be heading there soon. London? Yes, Steel London. You mentioned that before. What is Steel London? You honestly don't know? My, you really are sheltered. I told you I never left the mansion. Sorry, I wasn't making fun of you. London is a city of steam, with something of an ill reputation. A city of steam? I can't imagine such a thing. That's alright, you'll know it when you see it. If you've never been there before, you're in for a surprise. I have a question. Certainly, ask me anything. I'll answer whatever you want. Why did you want to capture me? Are you after the horologium too? I thought you would be a clue to discovering Isaac's plan. I'm really searching for Isaac. He disappeared years ago, so most would assume that he's long dead. However, he's still working from the shadows, and it's up to no good. And is up to no good. I have a good reason to believe this. So my goals are to stop whatever plans he has set in motion. I thought that you being his daughter would have more information for me. I suppose I was off the mark there. My father's plans? I have no doubt that you'll be important in reaching Isaac. I have a good sense for this sort of thing. I know I ended up kidnapping you from the military, but could I have your cooperation in this matter? I'm sorry, I can't do that. Well, I didn't think it'd be easy as that. May I ask why you don't want to help me? What happens to me doesn't matter. Wait, why can't I save? Okay. Unfortunately, the timer went off, so we're gonna have to save here. But at least we're getting further into this, so we know a little bit more about her. And him. So we know what they're going after. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm definitely... Look at all this. This tells you more about the stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.